Hi everyone, welcome to my presentation on usability versus UX, also known as user experience. Usability is black and white. It's just primarily concerned whether the program that you created functions. Usability is concerned with, can the user accomplish their goal? UX is user experience, and it is more involved, and there's actually quite a gradient between usability and user experience. User experience question is, did they enjoy accomplishing their goal when they ordered what they wanted? So this is the design hierarchy of needs, and it starts with function. If your program doesn't function, there's no point having it. Then you move up to, is it reliable? Is it usable? Is it proficient? And then how creative is it? Functionality. Functionality wants to know if the design works. Did you meet the basic functions that it's looking for? It's not really concerned about design. There's a little bit of design involved, but not much at all. Reliability takes it a step further. Great, so you created a program. Now they want to know, does the program perform when it's supposed to? And how it's supposed to every time? Is it stable? The next time they use it, does it perform the same way as the previous time, so they know it's reliable? Still, with reliability, not much concern about design. The next step on the pyramid is usability, and usability is concerned with, is it easy to use? So that's important because people don't like to search around on the page to find what they're looking for. And if they're looking for a link and you made links black, just like the rest of your text, they're not going to know what to look for, so it won't be easy to use. Usability has a forgiving design, so the average kind of person can use it. And usability has moderate design value. They stuck with basic conventions as far as design goes, so that the average user knows how to use it. Next is proficiency. Proficiency is a high level of design. You might say there's a lot of design involved in proficiency in designing the product or the website or whatever that is. With proficiency, users can accomplish more, maybe even more than what they thought they were looking for. Individuals in the company are on board with proficiency, so you're not the only one. At this point, it's becoming a team effort. The final step is creative. Does your design have aesthetic beauty? Is the interaction innovative and different than what people are used to seeing, so that they're kind of intrigued and want to see more? Also, with this high level of creativity, it's recognized for the highest level of design. So every aspect was looked at and thought about, and they've really, at this point, created a user experience. And this is the website, but it's also every aspect of the product, every aspect of the company, everything. So they describe the difference between usability and user experience, and this usability is described as a freeway. And with usability, it gets you where you want to go, and sometimes that's really all you want. So that's usability. And so when fast is just what you need, I'm going to show you an example of a website that I think is fast and just what you need, pretty basic. This is my water company, and you can see that it's just basic. You have the things that you absolutely need on there. It's not really pretty, even though we're super proud of our mountain. There probably could have been a little more design work that went into all of this. You can click there and find out where you need to pay and find the basic information you need, but you'll not spend a lot of time on this website. The next step up, I would have to say, our electricity company is pretty good. They are they've got more design going on here on this web page. You can do power outages, and actually you can text in power outages, you can send them your text number, you can pay all different kinds of ways. And if you go into their company, they are good to deal with and they're local, and so it makes for a better user experience. So that's when fast is just what you need. So this is the example of user experience, and this is also going to do the job. It's going to get you where you need to go, but it's going to be a more pleasant trip. And so with user experience, it's compared to a windy road. So today we live in a world where people want a lot more than just function. We expect absolutely function, but that's not going to get us any more business, which in the case of the water company, that's fine because they don't need any more business. They get it other ways. But there are other companies that are great examples of this. And one company is Apple, and they are really good about this. They have all different kinds of products, but they're designed all the way down to the typography on their website, the way that you scroll through, the way that you get support from them is calculated out and figured out. I just had to call them the other day, and they give you a call right back, and instead of you having to call them, you just send them a message, they call you right back, and then they stay there and stick it out with you until you've solved your problem. And the other cool thing that makes Apple great at user experience is when you go into their store, you just walk in and things kind of magically appear from the back room when you ask for them, and they have all kinds of people there working on your products and giving you new ones if it's not working, or just there to answer questions and give classes right there in kind of this really cool atmosphere without a lot of crowding in the store. So they do a great job at that. The other user experience I can think of is Disneyland, and I think, who doesn't love Disney? Okay, there probably are some, but I love Disney. And it is great because they plan everything to the last detail for you when you're there. The website's great and efficient and modern and beautiful, but they plan the whole experience of Disney by making resorts and toys that kids are involved in, and just really building their brand. So that is another example of user experience. So I'd just like to invite you to consider what what level you're creating on your website. And also, while we want to aim ultimately for a great user experience, we can't get there without starting with the lower levels. So first we have to get the function to work, and then we need to make sure it works reliably and other people can get it the same every time. Then improve the usability and make it proficient and beautiful. And then after that, you can get everyone on board and make it an experience that other people will want to come back to. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and let me know if you have any questions or comments.